What's up, everyone? ODC, it's me here, and be sure to check out BigBoyCollectibles.com for all your action figure needs, whether it's DC Collectibles, Star Wars The Black Series, Marvel Legends, or G.I. Joe. BigBoyCollectibles.com will have it. Yo, Joe!
What's up, everyone? ODC, it's me here. In today's review, we're going to take a look at Star Wars The Black Series Obi Wan Kenobi, Oldie Wan Kenobi. No, seriously though, this is Obi Wan Kenobi, and I'm pretty happy about finally getting this guy single carded. I did pick up the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, and I love it, but getting a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive and taking out of the package, for me, I just don't like doing it because for display features. But he is number 32 in the wave. Here is the packaging for Obi Wan Kenobi. He looks fantastic. Love the cloth goods. Thank you, Hasbro, so much. Please don't ever stop giving us cloth goods. Please don't ever stop giving us cloth goods. On the front, artwork looks really good. Pretty happy with it. Like I said, he's number 32 in the wave. And on the back, there's a nice little read-up for Obi Wan Kenobi. And there he is in package. Okay, getting this out of the way and bringing in the figure itself. He does just come with his lightsaber here, and you can remove it out of his hand, obviously. Setting him aside, taking a look at the lightsaber. I think this is a huge improvement over the first release for Obi Wan Kenobi, which was his Episode 3 Obi Wan Kenobi. I think overall this figure is a huge improvement. And just in general, I think the hilt looks a lot better. The blade has a blue hint to it, as opposed to almost a clear hilt or blade, I should say, on the first release for Obi. He does have a little hook at the end, and you can remove the blade if you so choose, and you can hook it right onto his belt if you want to. So that looks good as well. I am so thankful for getting cloth goods for this guy. I thought I was going to end up getting a stupid sculpted cloak, and I was going to have to go on eBay and outsource a cloak for him, but he looks really good. The cloak is removable, and let me just take it off really quick. Take it off, Obi, take it off. Sorry. But the sculpting underneath looks fabulous. I love it. Looks great. He's even got his little coin pouch right here. His little man purse right there. He does have the hook for his hilt, which looks great. I like the sculpting of the robe here overall. And Old Boy Custom CTTS, man, he hooked it up. I'm going to put his head on this body. I can't wait to switch it out. It's going to look so much better than the Hasbro release. And actually, you know what? I have to admit that Hasbro didn't do too bad of a job with the paint apps here. I really have to commend them for doing a really good job on the sculpt and the paint. Their sculpts are always there. It's that sometimes their paints make the figures look lifeless, especially the eyes, I think is their biggest detriment to the Black Series. But the shading in the hair, there's actually some shading going throughout his hair, which is really well done. So kudos to Hasbro for doing that. I have seen a couple reviewers where they had an actual QC issue with his elbow, but it's not a common thing. It's probably a very rare thing that happened. So mine can bend. I've seen other reviewers where their arms could not bend. It was stuck in this position. But mine bend fine. So my bends fine. He looks really good. Underneath the skirt here, we just take his hilt off there. We just have pretty much plain plastic. It's not even painted. They're just plastic pants here. All the same color. It's like a reddish or like a maroon almost. So there's that. Like I said, he looks really good, man. I really like this figure a lot. This is probably this and I think old Luke from The Force Awakens are probably the two I was most looking forward to as of lately. Darth Revan as well, but we weren't expecting to really get him. That was a surprise, a pleasant surprise, to say the least. But I knew we were going to get an old Obi Wan Kenobi. I just was like, come on, hurry up. Come on, Hasbro, hurry up. He should have been the first one released instead of the episode 3 Obi Wan Kenobi, but it looks really good. As far as articulation goes, his head can swivel, full 360 rotation. His head can look up, and that's pretty much maxed out right there. But good range of motion there. His head can look down. No jive turkeys. No gobbles. His head can tilt, not really, not too much at all, actually. His arms go up, down, full 360 rotation, a single bend at the elbow, a swivel at both elbows, a swivel at the wrist, and a hinge joint at the wrist. He's a little bit loose in his wrist there. I don't know if I'm a big fan of that. But the other one is nice and stiff and fluent, so that's good. I would rather my joints be stiff than loose any day of the week. Any day of the week. He is on a ball peg torso joint, so be careful. Don't, like I said, with these ball peg torso joints, don't put too much pressure crunching back. And as you can see, there's a gapping issue there when he crunches way back. Crunching forward, it's nice and covered even through the back portion there. He can pivot side to side, but like I said, just be careful, don't push it. And I believe that is a clear plastic peg joint in the middle as far as I can see. So just be careful. It's pretty much the same type of peg joint where if you would pop the peg off, it would look like that. Or pop the head off of the peg, it would look like that. The legs can go forward. It is hindered due to the heaviness of this skirt here that he has. So when you push his leg forward, it kind of wants to get pushed back down, but I mean the articulation is there. He's got really good, oh my god, look at Obi Wan Kenobi. If only in the movie he was this loosened up, doing some Van Damme splits here. But really good range of motion there. Legs go forward, like I said. They can go back a little bit. Upper thigh swivel. He does have a double jointed knee. And he does have an ankle hinge which points the toe nicely. It does actually go up a little bit, not too much. It's pretty much level. So it does go up just a hair, and he does have the ankle pivot and 2 peg holes at the bottom of his feet. So that's pretty much Obi Wan Kenobi for the most part. Okay, so there's Obi Wan Kenobi. This is probably how I'm going to have him displayed with Darth Vader in my collection. And if you check out gtptoys.com, they're coming out with a set of blast doors, by the way, sooner than later. So yeah, expect me to be picking that up. Expect a review on that, and those two are going to be battling right there. I just promise you that. So with that being said, I'm definitely going to give Obi Wan Kenobi 2 thumbs up, way up. I think he's one of the best in the wave, and people are kind of looking over him due to Revan and the AT-AT Walker driver, or I should say pilot, but I should say, no, it's driver, and the snowtrooper. But I think he's one of my favorites. He's definitely one of my favorites in this wave. Whether you got the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive or you've got this one, it's a winner either way. So with that being said, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching as always, and I'll see you guys on the flip side.